Yeah, I just want to add something because you talked about money, YouTube. Look, like the current, the way YouTube's set up, they ain't gonna let YouTube even truthers to actually make money.
That's not true. A lot do.
See, I'd if I'm gonna make a lot of money, I'd rather make my own business. That's
Yeah, and listen, real quick. This girl actually broke down. You don't really make a lot of money on YouTube because just type in how to make money on YouTube and you'll see this girl. She breaks it all down. So say you get 1 million views,
yep.
then you get $1,000, but YouTube takes half of that thousand
Yeah, they
dollars.
do. And there's a certain time frame of when they actually send you money. Like if you get if you they give you money monthly, but if you're under $100, then that money that you earn that month will roll into the next month until you earn another $100, and they'll send you that money.
Yeah, so you have to have like a few 100 million views and subscribers, like that Mr. Beast. He's making millions because he has a
Yeah,
he.
and say somebody with like 100,000 subs, and they're bringing in I don't know 25 to like 60 views every couple videos. They're making money, but
See,
it's not that Mr. Beast money.
now as someone who has experience in like business and money in that, the reason why Mr. Beast has lots of money, it's not just YouTube. He also has a business, like a burger chain called
But
um,
now, the fun fact, actually, I've actually been to his restaurant.
Yeah, we know about that,
They
man.
have
He
it they
makes
have it out
chocolate
here.
too.
Yeah, yeah, the Feastables company. He has his burger joint out here. Actually, believe it or not, it's only 40 minutes away from where I live at. It's at this place called the American Dream Mall, which is like the second biggest mall in America. But I've been to his restaurant before. It's a good place. But yeah, this guy makes he's definitely worth billions. I know that he turned down an offer. Somebody offered to buy his like all his channels and all of his businesses. The burger company, the clothing company, the chocolate company. They offered him $1 billion for all of it, but he turned it down because he's actually worth like 15 to 20 billion is what he's estimated at as of now. So so that's
Yeah,
crazy, man.
but he started on YouTube though, probably right. That's what got him famous.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I know this guy. I've watched him since he had like since he had like 30,000, 30,000, 30 million subscribers. I mean, but yeah, his story, right? He started out when he was like 12, doing like Minecraft videos and stuff like that on YouTube. But he got popular when he started doing like challenge videos like 4 years ago, and and that's how he got to where he's at now. I've seen his story before. They did a documentary on.
I've,
Yeah, like
I've
Jake.
seen I've seen the
Okay.
same documentary too.
Yeah, like Jake Paul. He started out on. He started. Remember that dude Fred? He was like real
ooh, I
annoying.
love
Oh yeah,
Fred.
I know Fred. I think
I like Fred.
when I was
Yeah,
little, I used to watch some of his movies
Oh
he
my
did, like he
God,
did one
Gary,
with John Cena.
he's a
Fred
gangbang.
Kennedy.
You see him on Nickelodeon Fred movie.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Fred movie. You know what's funny? I made fun of him, and they actually they deleted that other channel because I used to do a lot of freestyle rap videos.
Hmm.
I still have them, but I put some of them on his page, and they actually let them go on his page, and my YouTube channel was growing pretty good. But then I messed it up because then I started putting different stuff on there, so they took it down. So I gave up.
You say you put videos on his page?
Yeah, I made a video making fun of him and that like in the same Fred voice, and then
Oh,
yeah, they put that video on his channel, and I made the number one like back then they used I don't know if they still give you badges, but that video was number one in America for like 2 days.
oh
But then
shit! Why aren't you
the
famous?
well they took it off because of what I was saying. I was saying a lot of vulgar stuff.
What did you say?
I was like, yeah, it's Fred, and that. But I had like a good computer, so I was doing his voice. I made my voice sound like his voice, and I was like, I'm Fred's brother. He did this to me, and I want to be careful on ETT's channel, but I was saying, off the wall stuff.
Huh.
Yeah, I used to kind of make fun of him, but it's
Sound like
crazy
a bully,
how.
man.
Well, no, it's just crazy how someone like something corny could make you like rich and famous. Just like those. Ooh, did you see the Island Boys? Now they got so desperate they started making out. Did you see
Yeah, I
that?
seen that. Yeah, I
Hell,
seen
Yeah.
I'll
that.
give you. Hey
Like they're
Eddie, do
brothers.
you know who? What's this guy? How Too Basic? You know that dude?
No.
Oh shit!
I
Look,
do.
look that guy.
I know that
Look
guy.
that guy up, man. Talk about getting rich and famous off of doing stupid shit. I mean, this guy like what he'll do is let's to give say for instance, inside joke, right? But say for instance, he does a video about how to fix a computer that you spilled coffee on accidentally. It will start off as a normal how to fix it, but then halfway through he'll destroy it and throw eggs at it and raw food, just stupid shit like that. But it gets millions and millions of views because people think it's funny.
Yeah. A lot of people are doing like audit videos, and a lot of people are getting. Do you ever hear of Long Island Audit? I watch his videos. He's pretty cool, but there's a lot of work involved. So what he'll do is he's real popular now. So people will pay him to go to his city. They'll pay for his hotels, and what he'll do is he'll go in like video recording the police, or he'll go into like a public anywhere that's public. He'll go and record, and then sometimes he'll get arrested because a lot of cops don't know the law that you're actually allowed to record, but he'll end up beating it in court. But so a lot of people are doing that. It's called auditing the police.
Yeah, I seen that. I see people walk around, they'll record people, and the channel's called
Yeah,
Audit something. I think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just, I think some of it's stupid.
Do you
But
know
that
who
was
Lord Miles is?
no.
Nah.
Look this guy up on YouTube. He does, he has like 78,000 subscribers now. But what he done is he does crazy things. Like one thing he did here, he went to Snake Island, which is off the coast of Brazil. It has like the most poisonous snake in the world. What is it called? The Golden Lance Viper or something like that. But the guy went there. He illegally went to the island and he wore like knight's body armor and he did that just to get views on the internet. But now he's in hot water because what he did is he went over with the Taliban and shot some guns with them. But
Yeah.
let me finish real quick. Let me finish. So he went and did it with them. He came back safely. But now he went back and they captured him and nobody's seen his ass for like almost half a year now. Nobody
Oh
knows if
shit.
this guy's alive or dead. So that's an example of
He's probably
how not
dead.
to go about getting famous.
So he went to the Taliban the first time and they were okay
Yeah,
with him?
look his channel up. It's on YouTube. It's called Lord Miles. He has like a Santa Claus hat on. And the last video he put up was 6 months ago. It's called
Oh, I see
Surviving
him.
the Most Deadliest Island on the Planet. And if you go through his videos, you'll see that before he went with the Taliban and hung out with them, but now he went back again and now they captured him.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of watchmen. They call themselves watchmen.
15 hours ago, this guy says, this dude's IQ is so low, LAMAO, not even because his Taliban issue, but because of this video. Bro is legit marching around a snake-infested island with medieval armor on and no doctor. What a
But
legend.
like literally though, this island, it's called Snake Island. It's the
They're
most
asking if
deadliest
they're all
island on the
asking if
earth.
he's dead.
And the dude literally went there and fooled around and made jokes about how much danger he was in, and he wore literal body armor from the 13th century. It's crazy what people will do for 15 minutes of fame, as they say. It's unbelievable.
Did you see that Geico that was on that same island? And the Snoop Dogg narrated it, and there were like about 100 snakes chasing after this Geico, and the Geico got away.
This
Man.
comment right here says, from Professor Bag.
That's me.
Is this fella dead? Last I heard, he was arrested from the Taliban. Oh yeah, the Taliban now runs Afghanistan, because when Biden
Yeah,
pulled the
yeah, they
troops out, they took over.
yeah. Well, I remember when that happened. That was what was that?
So
That was almost a year ago now.
they're now the government there. They
Yeah,
run that country. So
yeah.
they're no longer a terrorist organization. They're a terrorist state because they're now politicians and people that run a country. Where are the updates? And then somebody replied, reported missing for 6 months. It's a wrap. The Taliban man took him and shot him. But this dude is writing books that are dissing the Taliban. That's probably why they took him.
Well, again, you'd have to look up his whole lore to know the entire
Well,
story.
I'm reading the comments right here. It says he was told to stay away from the Taliban. Instead, he writes books mocking them, goes back against the will of the UK. So he was writing books that were mocking them. That's probably why he pissed them off.
Once again, I don't know the whole entire story, but I know that he went down there and they were friendly with him the first time, but then
Yeah, then
apparently he.
what he probably did was he went down there, and then they were cool with him. Um, but then when he left, he probably did some shit that they didn't like that they seen.
Right,
So when he
right.
came back, they probably didn't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Damn,
I
that
know
sucks.
they captured two other people that didn't have any ties to this dude, but they captured two other people. So it was actually on the news 6 months ago. It was, that this guy and then two other, foreign people were captured as well by the Taliban. So
They
nobody
have to
knows
be
what happened
doing
to them.
something though, to be honest. Cause no, because well, actually, I don't know. Because then again, I don't believe the main story about 9/11, so I can't really say that the Taliban will kill you because I don't think they actually had anything to do with that. I'm just being honest.
I
But
don't either.
I don't think they'll kill you just because you're doing something just because you're not doing anything. I think there's something that you're doing that is putting them at stake somehow, or they don't like, and that's the reason why they target you when you go there. You know what I'm saying? Just like the
Yeah, I believe
cartel.
that.
If you go to there's a singer recently that dissed the Mexican cartel, and now he has a target on his head just for saying some shit against them. But if he just didn't say anything, he would be fine. You know what I mean? Like that's usually how they work.
The crazy thing though, man, is I know a guy, right? This dude named the Loving Christian. Now he calls himself the King Lion, right? But he goes on like the deep web, dark web and stuff like that. But the truth of the
Yeah,
matter
I watch him.
is, yeah, I've known that dude for like what
Fell
7
out of
years.
the
Something like
truths a
that.
couple times, and now he's back in it.
Right. But the Taliban, with their killing videos, you can easily access those on the internet. You don't even have to go to the dark web. I mean, they're available just out in the open, it seems. There used to be a website called Best Score, and there was another one called Hood Site, but they
I
don't
used to watch
exist
shows in
anymore.
the computer lab at school.
Yeah, they don't exist anymore. Well, the I know the Best Score, the owner sold it. He wants millions to sell the website. But as far as Hood Site, I don't know what happened with that, but it doesn't exist anymore.
Uh,
But
um,
those were like the go-to places for that stuff, man.
Best score does exist.
Well, based on what I've seen, the last time I went to the website, it was down, and the man was selling it. So maybe somebody bought it, and now it's maybe up and running. Hopefully that's the case, but I can't say for 100%.
Hopefully.
Down, and the man was selling it. So maybe somebody bought it, and now it's maybe up and running. Hopefully that's the case, but I can't say for 100%.
Hopefully.
I've seen
Well,
it.
there's interesting stuff on there. Not all of it's bad.
You know
I've,
what's funny is I'm playing this military game right now, and they got all I could pick these emblems, and a lot of these emblems are like flat Earth related. Like there's like the UN logo on all of this different stuff, but it's not the UN. It's just like that map.
Yo, I don't know if you know about this, man, but on the Call of Duty game, I seen a couple years ago they used to have, like how you can put a charm on your gun, stuff like
Yeah, that
that.
snow globe one. I had
Yeah,
that
yeah,
before.
they had a flat Earth one. You ever seen that one?
Yeah, I seen that. It was
Yeah,
like the snow globe with the flat Earth, like firmament dome, and then
right,
the
right.
sun and the moon going around. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. hmm Yeah, I play. I got what's what I'm looking for. I have a PS4. That's what I use for my which actually I watch YouTube on that. Hell,
Oh,
I own the
you
TV.
got a PS4 now?
Yeah, I own a PS4. Now, let me say this. I have a TV, but I don't watch cable television. I haven't watched cable television in
Neither do I.
like 9 years. Hey, the cable television, that's a thing of the past now. All you need is access to the internet and you can get all your shows that
Do,
you want to.
do you have internet though?
Yes.
You should add me on PlayStation, man.